Hello my friends, welcome to Tassel Tuesday. Tassel Tuesday is an open collaboration and I host it 2 times per month. It is on the 2nd and the 4th Tuesday of each month. You can join in anytime you'd like, but you don't have to join in every time, so you can just pop in and out whenever you'd like to. As you saw on my desk in the beginning of this video, there were 3 big things of yarn, and those were gifted to me, and they were in a Friendship Friday video, let's say a month ago. Well, I've been looking at them and I thought, they could make really cute tassels, and they're like a short eyelash trim. So I thought today that's what I would do, is I would make a tassel out of each one of them. So this thing that you see, this I got at the thrift store, but it originally had lace around it. But I thought, you know what, let me try it out and see how it works as a tool for making my tassels. So that's what we're going to do. Usually when I use something like this for tassels, it doesn't have notches on the end like this one, because then you can just slide your trim off the edge of it. But in this case, I already know going in that I'm not going to be able to slide it off the edge. I don't think that that's going to be a problem though. I'm ready now to trim this and then do the part where we take an extra piece of trim and I'm going to slide it under the center of that, and then I'm going to tie that in a double knot, and that's basically the beginnings of our tassel. While I'm doing that, I want to say that I hope everybody's doing good. I'm doing pretty good. I'm recording this on Sunday, May 22nd, but when you see this on Tuesday, I will have 2 more days of work left, and then I'll be retiring from that job, and I'm nervous, but I'm also very much looking forward to it. It's really starting to get hot. It's been just about 90 degrees and the humidity is up, and it's kind of giving me anxiety because I know how that affects me physically. So I'm looking forward to wrapping that up. Alright, so since I can't slide it off the edge, I'm going to go ahead and cut it right here in the center. Okay, that turned out great. So it was not a problem for me to cut it the way that I did. There was no need for me to have to slide it off of the edge. So I will probably use that again in the future, especially if I'm working with yarn or super long trim like this. I think that worked out great. So anyway, we are now going to tie off the puff top part, and the reason that we do this is because it secures the fibers in place. Otherwise, if you don't do it, then, and if you or somebody else tugs on the fibers, they will slide right out. So this helps to secure everything in place. Now sometimes when we do that part and we tie that, it sometimes makes the puffy part a little bit lopsided. So I just go and tug on the fibers a little bit, and that will help straighten everything out. Then if there's any unevenness on the bottom, you can go ahead and trim that up. So I was thinking about doing something a little bit different than I normally do on my tassels. I thought what I would do is find some pretty trims and then tie them around just like I did that initial tie that tightened the puff top part. I thought that I would go ahead and do that. It's not something I normally do, but I thought, why not? So I'm going to pick out some pretty coordinating trims, and I'm going to go ahead and tie them around like that. And then if I decide we want some more embellishments with beads or anything like that, we'll do that once we're done with this part. Oh, I wanted to tell you guys that I finally was able to record my craft room tour or reveal. I don't know what we're supposed to call it, but I finally recorded that yesterday. So I'm hoping that I can get that video edited and then up to you guys maybe by this weekend. You'll notice that at the end of this video, I took some pictures of the tassels hanging from some of the cabinets in my craft room. And most of you have seen a little bit of the cabinets here and there because I've done a few videos in there. But anyway, yeah, I'm excited to share the reveal with you guys. So, you know, summertime is quickly approaching, and Carl and I are going to take a little trip, and we have no idea where we're going or what we're going to do. I haven't sat down to plan that out, and we weren't sure if we were just going to like hop in the Jeep and go, but that could be a little risky. Like, you know, you want to be able to stop and sleep and know where that you want to do that, because I can't stay in like ratty hotels or anything. I have to stay in nice ones. I can't. I'm beyond that point in my life. So I think I need to take some time to go ahead and plan out what we're going to do. And I think we'll be probably traveling for about a week, which is nice. Amanda and Andrew are going to stay here, and Brandon. And so they'll be holding down the fort. But yeah, it'll be, I think, maybe the first time we've gone on a little trip together in a while. So that'll be something fun and exciting to look forward to. Okay, our trims have been tied on to this tassel, and so far I am loving how this is coming out. So now I think it's time to go ahead and put some beads on it. So I went to my bead box and I found some blue beads. I also found a blue butterfly. It's kind of a blue teal butterfly. And then there's some little iridescent hearts as well. So I'm going to go ahead and work on putting some eye pins on them so that I can strand some of them together, and then I will put them on the tassel. So back to our future trip in a minute. Carl mentioned the other day something about going to Texas, but then I was watching a YouTuber and they said they had just gone to Texas. Oh yeah, it was Stephanie with Coffee Paper Scissors, and she had just gone out there and she said it was 104 degrees already. And I was thinking, oh no, I'm not doing that. So if he ever wants to go to Texas, it's going to have to be in the wintertime, because I'm not going there when it's like, 100 degrees. I can't even deal with that in Florida. So anyway, I think Texas has to be out. Where that's off the list. So I don't know where else. I'm thinking of, I wouldn't mind going to Canada because it would be cooler than it is here. So we're going to have to sit down and chit chat about that and figure out where we're going and all that good stuff. We are just about finished with this tassel, and once I am done getting the charms on, then I am going to show you this tassel, and then I'm going to show you the green one that I made and the pink one that I made. And then at the end of the video, I will have some still shots of each one. All right, I have finished up this tassel, and so here it is. There's a little white butterfly charm there. And then here's one of those, it's just like a little circle thing. It's kind of just put on there for interest. And then this one is a nice blue bead with an iridescent heart. And there's another one of those. And we have the blue butterfly as a centerpiece. Here is the green one. It's kind of a seafoam green. And in the center here I have 3 little bead dangles, and those were given to me by my friend Crystal at Vividly on Paper. And then I did, I think, 4 sets of 2 beads, and they are in like a green and a blue, but very soft, kind of pastel-y. I just love how this turned out. I'm going to have a couple of these listed in my Etsy shop if you love them. One of them I'm sending off to a friend. I forgot to record the pink one, but I did take a picture of it for you, so that's coming up right here. I love how this turned out with the big flower on it. Here's the blue one again hanging on my cabinet, and here's the green one. And here is all 3. I appreciate you being here and hanging out with me today. Thanks for watching. See you soon.